Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am your alcoholic host. I am Raymond. Mind of an alcoholic. Man, this is hard to be solo, but for the ones that's here, we know alcoholism is a chronic disease that it affects the brain's reward system. Like when a person drinks alcohol, the brain releases dopamine. And that's a chemical that makes us feel good. And over time, the brain becomes accustomed to the increased dopamine levels, and the person that needs more alcohol to get the same effect. And this is known as tolerance. And I know a lot of people, you're like, oh, we already know this. But if someone comes across this and didn't know that, it's here. So I'm throwing it out there. And so, what's different from an alcoholic's mind from a person that's not an alcoholic? Well, an alcoholic's brain has changes in the reward system, which makes it harder for us to stop drinking. We experience cravings and have difficulty controlling our drinking, even when we know it's causing problems. A lot of times, it's not even um, problems at first. It's fun, and it turns into problems. It's a progressive um, disease. And it's not a single cause for alcoholism, but it's like to me from my time doing a podcast and being in these AA rooms, it's like a combination of genetic, environmental, and psychological factors. Alcoholism tends to run in families, which suggests that there is a genetic component. Environmental factors such as stress, trauma, social pressure also play a role. Psychological factors such as anxiety, depression, and low self esteem can also contribute to the development of alcoholism. We often have distorted thinking patterns. We believe that we can control our drinking and we could stop whenever we want to, but that's not the case. And a lot of times we don't even think it's a problem. We minimize the negative consequences of our drinking, such as relationship problems, health issues, financial difficulties. We tend to have a lot of shame and guilt, which can lead to denial and avoidance. Is it possible for us to recover? Is it? Is it? Well, you listen to this podcast in any amount of time by now, I'm currently 471 days into recovery without taking a drink or using any other mind altering substances. That's huge for me. Am I cured? I don't know. I don't know. I just keep doing me. But it, but it, but it. And the first step for a person to acknowledge that they have a problem and to seek help. That's not admit that you're an alcoholic, but you got a problem and you need help. And you can go to therapy. There's medication. There's support groups such as Alcoholics Anonymous, which has always been that's what saved me. And most of mine is from secular. I hold a meeting myself on Wednesdays because I'm a strong proponent to secular AA in general. One alcoholic getting with another alcoholic and making this work. But recovery is a lifelong process, and it's important for the person to have a strong support system and to make lifestyle changes to maintain sobriety. Sobriety is just not drinking; it's a change of mindset, and that was hard for me to overcome and to believe. It's amazing when it happens, though. You know, I want to be where I'm at today. I just wanted to put this out there today because it's just a thought. It's my thought process. The mind of an alcoholic. This is what I've learned, you know, in my time of recovery, my sobriety. This is, um, I'm putting it out there to share it with the world, to help someone else, because a lot of people seek help and don't know where to start. If you're someone you know that's struggling with alcoholism, there's help available. Don't hesitate to seek support and treatment. Recovery is possible, and it's never too late to make a change. I hope I'm possibly all. If this is relatable to one person, that's all that matters to me. It just, I'm putting it out there. If it's helpful, it's there. So, yeah, this is on my mind today. I sit down, I'm putting it out there. Regardless of how stupid I think I sound or whatnot, that's something I got to get over, because the general message is to help another alcoholic.